Okay, so how do we determine this? First of all, Newton's second law tells us that the acceleration is net force over mass. So now we know acceleration, initial velocity, and displacement. So we use equation of motion. I'm using it in this form. You can, use whatever symbols you want, but there it is, okay? Whatever form you use it in, if the displacement is delta S, the equation will come out like this, okay? If you use an x naught and x, well, delta x is x minus x naught, right? So, so VF is plus or minus 2a delta S, right? Okay? Not 2, it is. But we're doing it in terms of F net and mass, so it's F net over M, right? So F net delta S is 1/2 mvf squared. We call the thing on the left the work, we call the thing on the right the kinetic energy. I use a delta W, which is very non-standard, so probably you shouldn't use this in polite society, but I'm talking about the work done on an interval, right? And when I'm talking about an interval, the quantities that apply to that interval typically use a delta. And I don't want to say that this is equal to the kinetic energy, although it is. So I'm going to say it's the change in kinetic energy. Okay. If kinetic energy is 1/2 mv squared, it started with 0, it ended with VF. It ended with this, right? And then we've already done it. If V naught isn't 0, something I asked you to do a month ago, you get this. More general expression. The work done by the net force is the change in kinetic energy. And since it's the work by the net force, I'll put a net subscript here. And this is our work energy theorem, which we've just proven. If you fill in the dots there, that are very easy. If you got the dots, then you got to have, then your V naught isn't 0, but if you solve for F net delta S, you get this. All we have to do is adapt this to an integral, and we have the general work kinetic energy theorem. Okay? But take my word for it, it works, and we can make it very plausible without doing the integration. Okay? And remember, officially, except for some very simple integration, we don't require integration first semester, which is why one of the reasons I'm delaying it. The other is it's just a simple technicality. It's easy to fill in. Okay? So, we get this. There's our work kinetic energy theorem, right?